Hey guys, Mark from 42freeway.com, rocking my Dickey's barbecue hat. They just opened in Washington Township. Go check them out. Delicious food, great family. This is a September road update. I have two videos for you guys. Guys, I'm keeping them short. This thing's probably going to be 7 minutes long. Very focused. My face disappears after this intro because I have 4K drone video. That's like 95% of this video. I'm going to give you angles you just can't see and get driving by. I filmed over 2 days with the drone, 2 days editing this thing. So I got a 6-minute video or so today on missing moves, tomorrow's direct connection. Put the time in. Some of it you'll know, some of it's completely new. You've never seen these angles. Secondly, I'm adding in some new twists. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the landfill in Bellmawr, what's going on there. We got the latest information from SouthJerseyObserver.com. Tomorrow for direct connection, they're focused on the Browning Road area, but I'm also going to try at a very high level, in a very simplistic way, to explain why the direct connection project is needed, how it's going to help. I think you should walk away with some better understanding. And then also, guys, there's another tunnel coming for direct connection. Do you know that? You'll have to watch tomorrow. I haven't mentioned it. So here, we're going to focus on missing moves. Like, subscribe, whatever you got to do on YouTube. Make sure you get the latest updates. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. Thanks for supporting.
Starting with the Missing Moves project in Bellmawr. Now this is double speed. I'm coming right back to this, so don't worry about pausing this right here. I just really like this shot. It's a great angle to show how the roadway traverses along the edge of the landfill, and then from 42 to 295 and vice versa. It connects the two, and then of course down to Delaware. All right, so we came right back to it. First thing I'm going to highlight is on the far side of the roadway there is 42 North. There's the industrial park in the distance, and that is the new ramp. If you're coming from Washington Township, say you want to go 295 south, you're going to take that ramp. The next portion we're highlighting is the missing bridge component over Route 42. That's the piece they're working on right now. Of course, I'm going to have some close-ups of that. The roadway in Missing Moves traverses along sort of the edge of the landfill. Now we have this other small industrial park area. The red arrow is the exit that you take now to get to 42 South. That's not going to change for right now. This is also known as like the Curaleaf Industrial Park. They own several buildings over there. We're heading over towards Creek Road. The first element I highlight here in this section is the overpass over Creek Road. The next thing is this sort of dirt raised roadway. It's not all elevated bridges, and then the last piece in this shot is the going over 295, and they still need to connect that piece also. So there's actually two bridge components that need to be finished. This yellow highlight is the Creek Road Bridge. That's going to surprise some folks when I show that, the state of where they're at right now. And then, of course, that goes on down to 295. Now I've jumped back to the other side. This is the start, 42 North. This is the new exit 14. And the reason why I wanted to start talking about how they're going to traverse across the roadway across 42. It is a key focus for them right now. So you see the missing gap. You're getting a clue right now of what I want to talk to you guys about. It's that diamond shaped in the middle of the roadway. So as you can see, they widen it. They, over like 2 weeks ago, they widened the area in the center of 42 for construction crews. It's just a great shot down the roadway there. So here's a more static view. That diamond is going to be where the support column is going to be. Look at that. I put a red circle there. Once that is built, they will connect the steel girders going across, and then they can start building the roadway. This is a close-up shot of that raised dirt area. I mentioned it's not all bridges. They're doing a great job defining the roadway up there. This is from about 2 weeks ago, so I'm sure they've advanced a little bit more. I actually went through a lot of these shots twice this month, 2 weeks apart. This is the bridges going over Creek Road near like that old lawnmower parts store that's now closed, and near what we used to call Dead Man's Curve in the distance there. And you can see off to the right, that is the ramp that would go over 295. Creek Road Bridge over 295. What a big surprise here. This thing looks basically done. There's really no construction trucks there. They are only still using the one half of the bridge for both lanes of traffic. But got some good angles here. You can see pretty much the concrete's all done. They do need to redo that asphalt there. This side, the south side, does have curved protective railings there. That's because there's a pedestrian sidewalk. We did not have a sidewalk on this bridge before. Some landscaping has to happen, but it looks like it's in good shape. I don't know the timing, but let's hope soon they're letting us know, hey, this thing's opening up. And then this is just another angle to show you the bridge going over. It is a higher bridge. It's a little steeper on the sort of the Bellmawr Lake side of Creek Road. And here we see the curved approach over that Creek Road bridge coming from Bellmawr Lake. They had to do this because the bridge was replaced in place, and they could just shift things over a half a lane to build one half a lane at a time. And then finally, this is a shot. This is, in the distance there, that's the piece of 295, going over 295 that was not completed yet. If you're coming from Washington Township and you take Missing Moves, you want to go on 295 south, this ramp here is where you're going to go and connect, and then go down into the distance into 295. Route 55 North, the large overpass that goes over 42 and then connects to 42 North. Absolutely, that was developed to support 2 lanes. It's only ever been a single lane. It's a point of frustration for commuters when those 2 lanes collapse into one. It's just a huge bottleneck. The reason why they haven't been able to do this up to this point is if they carried both of those lanes from 55 down to 42, what would they have done there? They would have just brought both lanes into the single right-hand lane of 42. It would have been another bottleneck. So with the Missing Moves project, they are going to do it. They're going to make it 2 lanes off of 55, and the difference is they're going to realign some of the striping on 42, I guess, so that the rightmost lane, as you can see from this NJDOT document, will be sort of like an auxiliary continuous express lane to go right from 55 straight down to the Bellmawr Missing Moves and into the ramp. Of course, you'll be able to bounce off back and forth out of those lanes. I don't have timing on when this is going to happen. I almost feel like the Missing Moves project has to get closer to be complete, but I will ask. And I thought I would close with an update on the Bellmawr landfill since we're here. This information comes from South Jersey Observer. I'll have more later. 3 distribution centers is what the developer wants to put on there now. Warehouses. There's a long way to go. As you can see, he sort of created footprints of what the buildings would look like. Secondly, there is a waterfront park that's been a part of this project all the way through. Just to clarify, it's on the closer part of the shoreline, across the river in the photo. That is not included in this, but it'll be a trail that goes all the way around. Pretty long trail with benches and pavilions. It'll be a nice feature for the community, and it's basically required as part of the landfill project.